tonight. All right, let's go into the G5 Game of the Week preview. Can I get a drum roll for this announcement? The G5 Game of the Week is, of course, San Diego State and Hawaii. What a dogfight this should be. San Diego State, people, if you've been sleeping, which a majority of you have, San Diego State is a 7-1 football team, and they are a 7-point favorite traveling to the island this weekend. This one screams college football sicko, and it should, because it's going to be the best.
Awesome.
This is the best. Jake, preview it for us.
Reese, what's the saying? Unstoppable object versus immovable force.
Yep.
That's what I've got here with the Hawaii offense, Timmy Chang's offense against Sean Lewis's stout defense. And that might be underselling it a little bit.
Sean Lewis's defense being good. Say that one 5 years ago.
This San Diego State defense has the ability to basically put you in the stranglehold and go to sleep early. Since their Washington State loss, I added the totals. They have given up just 20 first half points in the last 6 games combined.
Must be
now,
nice.
They went to DeKalb. They only gave up 3 points in that first half, won 6-3. Can the offense score enough early to get Hawaii out of this game? You're going to have to get Lucky Sutton, the running back involved. He's been an absolute workhorse. I think he had almost 200 yards a week ago. On the flip side, my favorite player in college football, Mike Alejado, he was banged up in the beginning of the year. I think he got hurt in the first game against Stanford, tried to give it a go against Arizona. It was ugly. They went to the backup for the next couple of games after that. He jumps back in the Fresno game. Didn't look great. But after that, he finally got healthy, got his groove going. He's been really, really good these last few weeks. 12 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. The matchup between him and that Sean Lewis defense, it's one of the best matchups in college football this weekend. It is absolutely fascinating, and I can't wait to watch it. This is the Mountain West's last cry for a playoff chance in that G5 spot. And I don't know if San Diego State's resume will be good enough, even if they run the table. But San Diego State shocked me. I had them going under their win total at, 4.5? Boy, we'll do probably bad takes at the end of the year. That certainly will be. It'll be on my list, but credit where credit is due. This San Diego State defense it's probably one of the best in the G5, if not college football.
Thought I was about to get some credit there. I broke down San Diego State to start the season. I really liked what Sean Lewis was doing. I thought they had an extreme upside, and it's playing out the way it should. But in this game in particular, we use the saying quite often in these G5 previews, something's got to give. And the passing offense versus the passing defense of San Diego State. How about the 6th ranked passing offense in college football in Hawaii, which nobody knows, against one of the best passing defenses in college football, which I believe ranks 8th. Something's got to give here. Either Hawaii, you're going to be able to do what you want to do and what you have done well all year long, which is what you've gotten to your 6th win in bowl eligibility at the beginning of November, which has not been the norm for Hawaii. So very glad to see them back as we expected. I think Sean Lewis, I bought into him as the more I read into this team in the preseason, and it's playing out the exact way I thought. I don't know if Hawaii scores this weekend. I think they score 7 points. They could score 7 or less points this weekend against what this San Diego State team has done. And Sean Lewis is still as good as and as hyped up as we talked about their offense. I'm sorry, their defense. Their offense is still good. It's still Sean Lewis ran offense, and they've been consistent, and we put their quarterback on the cover of the episode for a good reason. So I like San Diego State headed to the island. Tough one, always tough going to the island. 10 p.m. Central kick, but defense wins games, and this is that spot for me. Reese.
Yeah, Owen Chambliss has been pretty solid for this San Diego State defense as well. He's got 70 tackles already on the year. Trey White's been a stud on the edge too. He's got 6 sacks. And then you talk about the secondary for San Diego State too. They already got 10 interceptions on the year as well too. So I think that's part we talk about as well. If Alajado's going to throw the ball a lot, the San Diego State defense, they know their jobs. They know what they're covering. They might get a ball or two they can take and go the other way. So, yeah, if you're Alejado, you got to play sound. You got to play clean football because you get this one at home, which is a huge advantage too. But, I mean, it's still a West Coast team. They're not traveling that much of a time zone difference. But I think if you're Hawaii, you got to put up points because I just think San Diego State, their offense, you mentioned, isn't outstanding. But this Hawaii defense is just not that great. So, they can still go in and get, 28 plus. And if Hawaii's got to win this game, they just can't afford to turn the ball over multiple times.
All right, JP, thoughts on this matchup before we go to pick? Sorry, I almost missed you.
I just like. I feel like we are discounting what Hawaii has been able to do on the island. Only one loss on the island. That was the Fresno State. It's a Fresno State team that
Tough place to play.
strength is running the football. That's
Turned
not what
him over a
happened.
bunch too.
It was EJ Warner. Yeah. So you kind of put yourself in a spot where you're looking, oh, it's only 7. They looked really good all week. Hawaii's had a good year. Like this has been a
Great
better
year.
Hawaii team than before. I understand the Mountain West.
Well,
is down a
eligible.
little bit, but Timmy Chang consistently has brought this team up. I think there's a little edge here, right? And I think that this is going to stay tight, maybe high scoring. I know the defense has been really good.
Wow.
But little island magic sitting around there to stay around. And honestly, with it, like he's saying all that, I am going to take San Diego State to cover, but I just don't think it's as clean and cut and obvious as it.
That's not
as it's
island
like,
magic.
you don't know what I've been wrong too. But for me, I'm just saying, like, it feels like we're discounting anything that they have any hope in this one. Like, I don't
does.
see
Yeah,
that
yeah,
way. Like,
Yeah.
they can. There is a real shot that they are just one of the better passing offenses that San Diego State's run into, and they can get them a couple times. And now you're like, oh, hey, maybe we play catch up for a little bit. It's a long, drawn out way for the Aztecs to get back on top and, eventually cover if that's what you're picking. It's just one of those that you circle and you go, when Hawaii's humming, when Hawaii's, part of the top end of the Mountain West, these are games they stun and win people.
I will
Stun
say,
people and win games. Sorry.
week over week,
Words.
San Diego State has made me look a little smarter than I actually am. But this is what I call a win-win morale victory for me, or just, I guess, just my general happiness, just an emotional victory, because I'm either going to keep looking smart or Hawaii's going to win a good football game, which is great for the sport. So this is a great game for college football in general. Reese, your pick first. San Diego State -7 on the island against the Rainbow Warriors. What do you got?
I'll take the road team and the points here.
All right, 7 in favor of San Diego State. Now, I think it's 7.5 live right now, so people are agreeing with you. I see 7.5 live right now on ESPN. Jake,
I have 7 on the book that I use for the board. Undisclosed one that hasn't paid us.
no free ads. Sponsor us. If you're a
one
board,
too.
if you're a book, reach out to us. We'll exclusively use your ads. Go ahead, Jake.
The Mountain West has been nothing short of an absolute crapshoot this year.
No, you're the Mountain West guy. You love the Mountain West. You love Mountain West football.
How good the Mountain West is. People know that about me. I think Hawaii comes out, goes fast, puts San Diego State in a weird situation. San Diego State's not a team you want to play from behind. Like Eckhouse and that Washington State offense had a lot of success against Hawaii against San Diego State. And I know that was a long time ago, but I like the Rainbow Warriors to maybe even get a win, pull off the upset at home. One thing I don't want to see though, I don't want to see Hawaii win too many more football games. For this case in point, I don't want them to get too far above the Hawaii Bowl bid. As someone, Hawaii Bowl, my absolute favorite bowl game of the year, my favorite Christmas Eve memory.
They're getting the Hawaii Bowl bid. That's got to be -850.
Unless they're playing in a high level bowl game or they're in a playoff, they usually get.
Watch them go
get
10-2 and run at table.
I just feel like
they're still playing Hawaii Bowl.
They go 8-4. Okay, that's fine then. Then I hope Hawaii wins out. That's all I hope for. I just
Let
don't
them
want to
travel.
win too many and get them out. I think Hawaii home game on Christmas Eve would just be the best game of the year in college football. But I got Hawaii in this one.
JP, your pick.
Lamb.
All right.
Yeah, San Diego
State. All right. 2 on San Diego State, 1 on Hawaii. I will go with San Diego State. I think it's going to be a tight game for a while. I think the difference is going to be an Alohado trying to force one late, trying to make the play, right? He's still a freshman. Those mistakes come. And what this defense has done all year for San Diego State has been capitalizing off those mistakes. I think that's going to be the difference maker. I can see like a 24-10, but it could have been 17-10 with Hawaii having the bowl. It's going to be a fun game. We'll see how it goes. But I agree on.
I was just going to say, if you guys have a little time and want to have a little fun, if Hawaii was to win this, go look at the Mountain West standings and what the hell's going on there.
That's why
there's
Hawaii's
a lot
gonna
going
win
on.
this
It's
football
wide open.
There's a lot of G5 craziness going on. I think it's a 6-way tie at the top of the American right now, something like that within the conference. Is that far off from what I'm saying, or was that last week? No, that's right.
You're probably pretty close. Yeah.
I think it's a 6-way tie at the top of the American. So G5, as beautiful as we all expect it to. But that is your G5 preview of the week. Make sure you check out both of these teams available on shopnorivals.com. Use the code PTFS at checkout for
The
free
Hawaii
shipping
hats are
on
sweet.
your order. If you're a Hawaii fan, I know you can get them in the bookstore, but shop online. They got more options. Use code PTFS at checkout for free shipping. I've been to that campus, been to that bookstore. It's beautiful. Bookstore kind of sucks. So use shopnorivals.com and use the code PTFS.
Nice flex.
Shout out No Rivals. All right.